Today, we talk about.
We'll talk about one last topic with the sneaker fashion culture stuff. So I know you're big on sneakers, obviously.
Hoodie. I want to plug. This is one of the nicest hoodies I've had. It's a Bianca Chandon hoodie.
Okay.
It's really nice.
Dope.
I saw this because, not gonna lie, this is very hype piece of me. I saw a DJ wear similar shirts, and I'm like, oh, that's really awesome. I did more research on the brand and stuff, and then it turned out Frank Ocean wore one of these hoodies in the Nike's video. And I'm like, all right, I gotta get one of these. And then I looked up, they're obviously all sold out, and so I had to buy a resale. So this is like one of the most comfortable hoodies. After like even the resale price point, I think is very, very high quality.
I haven't heard of that, but it does look nice. Dude, I'm already sweating, and this is not hoodie weather for me anymore. I can't do it.
Dude, it's just sacrifice to look dope. You
Yeah,
can't feel temperature on video.
What's your policies on dress for stand-up? Do you pull out some dope fits? Do you not give a shit? I know a lot of comics will just dress like whatever.
A lot, but go ahead.
Here's the policy. I mean, depending on the show, I try and always at least wear a jacket. I feel weird about getting on stage with just a shirt and pants or whatever. I feel like the jacket is like, I'm here to perform. I don't know what it is about it, but like I need a jacket. But in terms of just like actually styling, I dress. I'm very bad with fashion. Like I've never bought something and then like a week later thought like, nah, this is still dope. Like I've always ended up hating that. Sneakers, pants, whatever. That's why, like, as you can see, usually it's just all black for me because you really can't go wrong with all black no matter what you do. But need a jacket always. I tried the whole hat thing at first, but then I was just like, because of the style of my stand-up, I'm so animated, I need you to see everything.
Okay.
So I got rid of the hat.
I don't like hats too because some situations the lighting it's from above too, and it just darkens your face.
Makes it
Yeah. Well, I know guys do that because they have bad hair and stuff. Yeah.
I just got rid of it completely. I need you to see everything.
What do you think of footwear?
Footwear,
stick to sneakers, dress shoes. What do you?
I've tried to do stand up in dress shoes before. It's uncomfortable, bro. Like I don't know, and I don't even move around on stage like that. But at the same time, when I do move, it's like I feel like I'm paying more attention to that than me actually performing.
Gotcha.
So I try and rock regular sneakers. Like I said, it depends mainly on the show. So if I'm doing like a college show, I'll do like a Jordan or whatever the case may be. If I'm doing a regular bar show or just a regular show in the city, I'm just bouncing around doing spots, I'll throw in a tennis shoe or like an Air Max or a running shoe, just something casual.
Something comfortable.
Yeah. But if I'm, if it's more higher upper end or whatever, I'll bust out a button down, look some chinos, nice sneaker, and then that'll be it. Just rocking.
Yeah, because I've heard different things about it. You know Lawrence Deloche?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to him about this on the podcast about, he was saying how like he doesn't like to wear hyped items, especially sneakers, on stage because he feels like the crowd is going to focus on that and not him.
Okay.
But I've noticed, at least in my experience, that like most places I go, most people don't really even notice what I'm wearing because they're not really into it like that.
Right.
Obviously, I've met people like you and others at open mics that are super into sneakers, but for the most part, I haven't noticed that be a thing. But
I can't see that happening with sneakers. I can see that happening. I'm glad you brought that up. I can see that happening with like shirts. So like another thing with me is, regardless of show, I try and stay away from like clothing that's too flashy or like has like words and stuff like that. Like I did a thing where well that's amazing. That's like I'm talking about the whole, because like I did I was selling hoodies earlier on and it was a phrase or whatever that I was branding and the phrase was
no.
It was you're mad annoying, right? It was based on this thing that I was doing. So at first I was wearing it to get the word out or whatever, and then I started doing shows with it. And I could literally see people like, you're mad at no, what's going on? So I try and stay away from stuff like that. Keep it, if I'm doing anything like flashy, it's maybe like stripes or like a design or something like that, but no words. I try and stay away from words.
Right.
With sneakers, it's like, I can't see someone stop like, are those the pirate red? I can't see that happening.
Right.
Yeah.
what about you?
For me, it depends. Open mics, sometimes you gotta flex a little. So you gotta come through. I would wear this at an open mic. Well, I would not wear it to the show because I feel like it's word and it detracts a little bit. It's a little loud. For shows, I always thought about, I would dress the shows, what I would wear on a first date. Nice but still basic, so it's more welcoming to a lot of different people with background, to like different style tastes. So maybe like not like a not too casual button up, but like a nicer shirt. Definitely no graphics or anything too crazy.
Okay.
So more tone, but still like nice pants, high quality stuff. The shoes, I think you can get away with a lot more because as kind of guys, that's kind of the one area that you can, be extravagant on or like be a little bit flashy with in terms of sneakers. And so I don't think they really focus because usually you watch stand up like here up, So shoes, I think I would wear more like I would wear more I guess hype shoes and stuff. I wouldn't have a problem with, but yeah, again, I just don't want to wear anything too flashy. And definitely, sometimes I wear a little bit of jewelry, like necklace and stuff. I would never wear that on a show just because it's shiny.
Yeah.
But I just don't want just that
Any
shine or
attention taken away
anything.
from that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know 3M is very popular right now, and so I would never wear 3M on stage. I do have a few 3M shirts. So
3M shirts?
Well, it's just a shirt with a 3M graphic.
Oh, with the
on
graphic
it.
on it,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's not entire 3M shirts.
Do you wear your flashier stuff when you perform? Because it's like,
What do you think? Do you think that
I
takes
think
away?
no.
Because I've seen you wear the head to toe ambush tracksuit.
Yeah.
Because with you, it's like you talked about already. You already have such a distinct look. The sneakers is on top of it, so it's like anytime people float around like, "Yo, do you see the dude hair mustache, crazy sneaker collection?" It just adds to the brand.
Yeah, it is part of my brain,
Yeah. Like even with me, and when we first met, I joked about the mustache.
Yeah.
Like this, I can't shave this. This is me now. When people know, like hear me, they automatically just think of like mustache because I don't dress flashy. I'm not crazy on stage or anything like that. So it helps me to get my name out there.
Right.
Crazy enough.
Right.
So Jew, in my mind, like his sneaker collection is so crazy.
Also
He can
more
like,
sophistication.
yeah. We hear sneaker collection is so crazy. It's like it also can help towards the branding in terms of, like I said, curly hair, mustache, glasses.
Yeah.
Crazy. People automatically know. Okay, boom. So
Yeah.
do you think about that when you're?
Honestly, I thought about it way less than when Lawrence was the first one to bring it to my attention, and then just asking you guys about it because I don't think about it that hard. Like for me, it's more like I just want to look good and that's it.
Right.
And I'm just relying. And my comedy, I'm not fully there yet. Again, I'm just 6 months in, but my style is definitely more of the animated Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, Dane Cook style of just like
Having fun.
trying to just be
silly.
goofy, silly, animated, and for that, I feel like just me looking as ridiculous as a lot of my outfits look, super loud, a lot of colors, not a ton of graphics, but like you saw my tracksuit, which is literally like looks like a costume out of Tron. It's just like got piping through the whole thing. The sneakers you obviously saw. Plus, I've spent enough on them. I gotta fucking wear them somewhere,
Yeah.
right? So.
And it is. I think it's a lot to what you're confident in to wear. And then and this does happen. You see it a lot, but there's the really sloppy dress guys. The guys with like really old, like ratty, dirty shoes. And
Yeah, I've had people on
they
here
look
tell
like
me
they're
this, yeah.
sweaty, right? They look like they're always nasty, and then so that that does. As long as it's not a distraction, I think whatever you wear is okay. But then again, it's
Well, it's a distraction to who, though, right?
Exactly. It's just everything's so subjective.
Because some people don't even pay attention to clothing. They're just like, all right,
Right.
he's dressed.
Right.
You
So
know,
it's just
unlike the guy who pulled his pants down.
Oh yeah, the de facto.
Who? Someone pulled their pants down?
Yeah,
Apparently.
I went to a variety show. The guy he pulled down his.
Was it a white dude?
Obviously.
I think I might know. But go ahead.
No, I think it's just whoever is just distracts. As long as you feel comfortable in it. So that's why I feel like the de facto uniform of a stand-up is just a hoodie, shirt, hoodie.
Yeah.
You know,
Chinos, jeans, some regular
easy.
sneakers.
Right.
In my set, go home.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm mostly doing open mics right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me
Yeah.
who's distracted, because most people are distracted by their
Right.
phone regardless.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, it's been kind of nice. I mean, even me and you, like, we started chopping it up because of this. I mean, I think you recognized me beforehand, but
Yeah.
even other comics I've met, I'm like, oh man, sneakers. And then we just started talking about sneakers,
Yeah.
so that's kind of cool, just something else to connect with people,
Do you have any sneaker jokes yet that you material stuff?
I've written a few down
Yeah.
because my hope is, because obviously my audience is mainly sneaker based,
Yeah.
at least on YouTube and Instagram too. But I'm hearing more and more people like, oh man, let me know when you're next doing a show in either New York or Iowa. I'd love to come. And I'm like, I don't really want to invite you to an open mic.
Right.
Have you sit
Yeah.
through 2.5 hours of bullshit just to see me do
Yeah.
5 minutes. But I'm thinking like when I finally start doing shows consistently, it would be nice like if I have like a core crowd that comes, like have a couple of sneaker jokes in there. So I have like a little subcategory. I'll write like some
That's
sneaker
dope.
jokes, but
Yeah, that would be dope.
yeah, I don't know that they'll really work that well, but I'm not really too worried about it right now. What I was thinking about actually is for the hardcore sneaker community here, because there is pockets of them. I was thinking maybe I should just throw together my own show and like do it out of a sneaker boutique. And
wow,
just
that's
invite
awesome.
people to that, and then just turn it into more of like an event. Invite some other comics, make that into a thing, you know. So that could maybe work, but
Go for it, bro. That
we'll
was
see.
dope.
Yeah,
That'd be really cool.
we'll have you guys on. We'll make this happen. Anything else you guys wanted to mention?
No, I think that's it. I know
You
we're
good?
running up on time.
All right.
But
Why don't you guys plug your stuff?
yeah.
Where can we find you?
About to do this again?
Yeah.
All right. Facebook, @Marv Glover. Instagram, @Marv Glover. Snapchat, @Marv Glover. Twitter, @Marv Glover _ YouTube, @Marv Glover. Monthly comedy show, Don't Be Afraid to Laugh, every second Wednesday of every month at the V-Spot Restaurant, 12 St. Mark's Place in Manhattan. It's dope. Doors open 6, show starts 7, hosted by me and my guy Mike Logan. Come through to that. Starting a podcast soon, sports podcast. It's gonna be dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're
Yeah.
big on the sports stuff.
I love sports. It's gonna be crazy. Sports podcast coming soon. Web series that I do on my, not really a web series, but I do a little series on my Instagram where I rate albums. It's hilarious. Check that out as well. And that's it. You can say what you guys
All right.
Andre Tran on Twitter, Instagram, Treat Yourself, TRIET yourself, Facebook, Andre Tran. Hosts the open mic at Phoenix every Friday starting around 6:15. Also going to start hosting the Lantern mic at 6:30. Just on a bunch of shows. Just DM me, send me things you want to see
6:30,
me.
what day?
6:30 to, I think it's 6 to 7.
What day?
Mondays at the
Monday.
Oh,
Lantern.
Mondays, got it.
So hosting a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and so come hang out.
Dope.
There you
All right. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys, and see you around. Peace.
There you go.
Yeah. Nice. 50 minutes. Not bad.
Dope, bro.
Oh, Kevin told me.